Now, we are off to the movies, and in breaking news this morning, the trailer for the highly anticipated new Batman film has just been released. The Batman stars Twilight heartthrob Robert Pattinson as the Caped Crusader, as well as Zoe Kravitz, Andy Serkis and Colin Farrell.
That is indeed breaking news, Mon. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis joins us now. Jabba, good morning to you. This film, well, it looks like it's going to be huge.
Morning, Matt. Morning, Mon. Morning, everybody. I know our supervising producer, Matthew McCrane, is a bit of a Batman fan, so he'd probably agree with me that this is the biggest story of the year. And finally, after 16 years, Twilight's handsome Edward Cullen, the world's most famous and handsome vampire, is to become a bat. Our Pats, he stars as a younger version of the Caped Crusader in Matt Reeves, who gave us a couple of Apes movies. He's rebooting the Batman. It is in cinemas in March, follows Bruce Wayne's early crime-fighting days as he tracks a serial killer. And as you mentioned, the cast is massive. 2 sequels have been planned. Let's take a look at the brand new trailer for The Batman.
I got you! I got you!
So we've already had over 20 Batman and Batman-related films. So, you know, the big question is, do we need another Batman film? I don't care. That looks pretty spectacular to me.
I don't care. You don't often hear Jabba say that. You know, why not? If you've got 20, have 21.
That's why I don't care.
I don't care. Roll them out.
I don't care.
Whatever works.
I'm trying to get into the spirit of our next film, guys. I'll let you throw to it.
Okay. We'll do that then. It's a new documentary.
He wants you to do it.
Okay, it's a new documentary and it's looking at a band that had a massive influence on music in the 60s, the Velvet Underground.
Yeah, I never cared for them, Mum.
See, that's why. See what he did there?
Oh, you needed me to set it up.
Hey, Jabs, it was worth it. I'm glad we laboured on it. The payoff was huge.
It's been quite the week, guys. Look, this is a documentary I've been looking forward to seeing. I love my music documentaries. This one comes from Todd Haynes, who's given us films about Bob Dylan. He's given us the great film Carol, starring Cate Blanchett. The Velvet Underground, they created a new sound. They changed the world of music. They didn't get a lot of attention in their time, but they're now recognised as one of the most influential bands across many genres of music. They had provocative subject matter. They experimented with music. They had nihilistic attitudes. Lou Reed's obviously their most well-known and successful member, Andy Warhol and Nico, their most famous collaborators. This doco has been meticulously crafted by Todd Haynes, and you might expect it's pretty esoteric.
We started getting a following, but a lot of radio stations wouldn't play our stuff.
The sound, not only was it new, but it was radically different.
We were studying natural harmonics.
Shiny, shiny.
Lou's music was very heavy.
Everything he does in that crackly voice of his resonated.
That weirdness, it shouldn't have existed in this space.
His music sounded like nothing else. And all of a sudden, it would stop like that, and the audience would be dead silent. The Velvet Underground had hypnotized them.
Yeah, hypnotised or put them all to sleep. Look, it's an arty-farty doco, this one. Fans are going to absolutely lap it up. For me, I've never really understood the appeal of the Velvet Underground. I always thought I was into esoteric and bizarre things, but I think maybe that's just if it's, you know, oddball comedy like Monty Python or The Goon Show. Velvet Underground always leave me a little bit cold.
Wow.
Not as arty-farty.
Mon, are you noticing an attitudinal change in Jabba today? Like, is he just a bit... He's just
bit judgy.
Very plain speaking and very judgy today.
Can we speak frankly, guys?
Please.
I've had a tooth extracted on Monday and I've just escaped Hobart by the skin of my teeth on Friday. So I'm like...
This goes part of
just
the way
happy to be here, guys.
As a movie, you know, if you're putting out a movie at the moment, don't send it to Jabs this week.
Just not this week. He's a little testy.
It is possible that the Velvet Underground documentary is not as bad as you said. All right, thank you, Jabs. Best of luck.
No, wait, you're not going anywhere, Jabs.
What about something else?
No, there's more.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was going to do that at 2:30.
No. The
Muppets
are back. The Muppets... Oh, 2:30, because of the dentist. The Muppets are back with their first ever Halloween special. Are you going to get enthused about this one?
Look, we had a couple of Reds last night and sat down to watch this, and very hard to convince my 20-year-old son Quinn to watch it. He said, "Oh, no thanks." Ruby begrudgingly watched the first couple of minutes, and they started singing, and she's 14. She went, "Okay, see you later." Went off to buy things on TikTok. So Mel and I were left with Muppets Haunted Mansion. As you say, it's their first ever Halloween film. And look, if you're familiar with the Muppets, if you love the Muppets, there's Will Arnett there. The premise being Gonzo and the Prawn, King Prawn, need to spend the night in a haunted mansion. There's some cameos there from some famous faces. It's got a whole bunch of kind of ridiculous dad jokes, and it's pretty light stuff. Let's take a look at Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Alrighty, boys, this is the place. You sure about this?
Oh, yeah. And can we set a pickup time for the morning?
Oh, that won't be necessary. I always drop folks off here, but I never seem to pick them up. Every time.
Well, we're going to be the first. We'll see you in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Heard that before.
Speaking of pickups, how'd you like to be my plus one?
Dead prawn walking.
Listen, no.
That one got mine.
It's kooky. It's spooky. 3 stars for Muppets Haunted Mansion. Just a warning. Look, it's a really great intro film for really young kids to get into the spirit of Halloween. There are a few scares in there, though, so just be mindful of the little kids that might be thinking, oh, it's a real gentle Muppets film, and then suddenly there's a big, scare your pants off kind of moment. But, yeah, that's streaming on Disney+.
Then I don't know what my kids are going to do.
Yeah, they might put them on a rubber sheet while they're watching.
Jabs, Jabs, it's been, if you don't mind, it's been a roller coaster today. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it happened.
I'm kind of exhausted.
Yeah, I feel like we've been on a journey.
Yeah, thanks, Jabs.
Good on you, Jabs.
I just hope we see each other next week, guys.
Good luck with the recovery.
Is he saying that he's going to, take us out?
Or he's worried that he might not be invited? I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
It's one or the other.
Anyway, best of luck with your tooth.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Bye.